Welcome back to the Investing for Beginners community. I'm your host, Johnny. And in today's video, we're going to take a deep dive into my computer and we are going to look at Gladstone Capital and how we're going to be playing not only the dividend now in February, because it does pay a monthly dividend, but we're also going to be playing the 52-week low, riding it to a 52-week high, claiming that dividend payout, and then selling all the stock off and getting a nice profit in return. I'm going to showcase all this to you today. All that I ask is that you subscribe to the channel if you're new and smash that like button so more people like you can find this video. That's it. That's all I need. All right, guys, let's get into it. So, as you can see here, Gladstone Capital is at $9.98. Now, we did just recently buy at the $9.90 mark, as you can see there, and we have a total return of $1.58 so far, or roughly 1%. Now, what is my thought process on buying something like this now? Well, there's two things. One, I can buy this company long term and they will actually pay me out a dividend for holding on to this company every single month. Now, currently, Gladstone is paying roughly 8 cents per share to shareholders for owning this company. Now, Gladstone Capital is a REIT, and for everyone who is new to REIT investing, it is a real estate investment trust. And for everybody who's not sure, a REIT is legally obligated to pay 90% of its profits to shareholders like you and me in the form of dividends. So as you can see, we can take advantage of getting some great income by holding on to a company like Gladstone Capital, or ticker symbol GLAD. Now, my thought process on this is very simple. We are going to be capturing Gladstone's dividend when they pay it out by holding the company when we need to. Okay, so let's take a look at another example. Now, Gladstone Capital here, its next dividend payment is on February 29th. They have a dividend yield of 10% and they have an annual dividend yield of 99 cents per share. Now, why is this important? Well, 99 cents per share on a $10 stock, or a 9.96% stock, is actually in fact 10%, which is fantastic for you. Not many people can make 10% in the stock market. Annual returns are roughly anywhere between like 4 and maybe 12%. Plus, you have to account for inflation. Now, we're going to capture a dividend by owning it and buying it before the expiration date, or before the ex-dividend date, or the record date. So, that is going to be on February 29th is the payment date. But what is the record date? Okay, so the record date is simple. Glad stock record date for dividend. Okay. That's all we're going to do to find it. We're going to use NASDAQ, and they are a great company. Okay, so this is going to show you their payments from every single month in the past that they've had. Now, to get this February's dividend, you will need to own the company before February 20th. Now, February 20th is literally not that far from now. We are on the 9th. So you have less than 10 days to buy shares of this company. For every share that you own, you will get paid out 0.0825 cents. So you'll get 8 cents per share. Now, let me show you my dividend payout for owning 18 shares. I was able to get $1.50. Imagine getting $1.50 every month for simply owning a company. Well, we have 18 shares of this company last month. Okay, I then sold, where does it show? I sold the company, 18 shares, for $196 back in January, because you don't have to hold it once you own it. You just have to hold it through the record date. So say you buy it on the 19th, you sell it on the 21st, it gets recorded, and then you get to own it. Now, this is when you need to buy this is when they record, and this is when they pay out. So I'll get paid out on the 29th of February for holding 20 shares. Now, as you can see, I sold at 196 and I bought back in at 198. I could have simply just held on to it, but what I did was I took almost $200 out, and for almost 3 weeks, I was able to play that money in other positions, trade in and out of other companies, and in doing so, I made more money than just riding the wave up and down. Now, this leads me to my next strategy. You know how to make a trade, you know how to catch a dividend, you know about the record date, the ex-dividend date, and now the pay date for a dividend. You've seen exactly how much they pay out. Now let's talk about instead of buying long-term and holding, the buy low, sell high strategy. So as you can see, this company has a trend line of being low in the $9 marks and then rising up to the $11 marks. Now, in this time period, it took roughly from March 23 to August or July, say August 23. That's roughly about 5 months to play this, okay? But as you can see, $9 to 11 is over 18% appreciation in 5 months. You're also getting 5 months worth of dividend payouts. So for this example, 5 months of, say, almost $2 would be $10, plus you'd have 20 shares that you bought at $9 that you could now sell for $2 more, which would be $40. That's actually a $50 play in 5 months by simply having your money somewhere else other than a bank. So how do we do that? Okay, well, as you can see here, we're catching the bottom right here of this trend line. It was at 11, now it's at 9. It went up to 986, now it went down to 930, and it went all the way back up to 1120. Now, I did catch this a little bit high. I caught it at the 990 mark, but I wanted to wait for confirmation. Okay, and that's just confirming that it's going up. Now at 990, it was roughly right around here. I bought this on February 8th, so I literally got it yesterday. Now I could have waited a little bit longer. I could have waited closer to like the 18th or 19th, but I'm thinking on the 18th or 19th, this company could technically be back up to the $10 mark, roughly the 10.20 mark. So I didn't want to have a super high share price, especially if I'm trying to get out of this trade. I noticed that it was at a low in the 970 and then it went to 990. I bought it yesterday right here at the 990 because it's showing confirmation of it going up. Now, if it doesn't go all the way up, I can then decide, am I going to hold this until the ex-dividend date and record date, or do I want to just sell it, get my profits, or a small loss if it does go down, because again, this is 20 shares that I'm trading. Or do I ride it out and wait because I know this will actually go up? So in a time span from October to January, that's roughly 4 months. The last time it was about 5 months. So it may even go up a little bit sooner than that. This one went from October to November. All right. Now, if it doesn't, that's okay. I can do two things. I can hold it long term. I can sell it once I get the dividend. Or I can get out of it right now and just walk away and have $1.20 and know, hey, it's not a good time. It's actually going to continue to go down. This chart's showing that it's going down. And so that way I'm just going to get out. Okay. But right now it is showing an upward trend. We're going to see what happens. For the day, it is up about a half a point and it is going down. So we were at the $10 mark for a second. And I'm okay with that because what I can do, again, another thing I can do is average down. If I know that I want to capture a dividend, and this is a solid company that's been kind of just on this trend line of going up and down, then I can play this company a lot of different ways, right? So it's really beneficial to know this. And then you can do this with several companies, right? Tons of different companies. Now, it's actually ending the year at about a 75-cent difference, which isn't much. It was at 10.70, now it's at 9.95. In 1 year, it's only at a 75-cent difference, and it's paid out multiple dividends in a year. It's paid out 12 months worth of dividends, and sometimes even a special bonus dividend to their shareholders at the end of the year. So our market value right now is at $1.99. I bought in at $9.90, so we're up $1 right now, and we have the potential to go up even 40, I'd say 40 to almost $50 plus getting monthly dividends. It's a great strategy. You could also do some options plays on this, which you could use a little less money. It is higher risk. Don't suggest that for beginners. And then you can also buy more of these. Once you get to 100 shares, you can then basically kind of sell off some of your options in a way and have premiums on those, which is pretty cool. But hey, that's for another video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Definitely sign up to Moomoo if you haven't already. You can start your investing journey today and get 8% on your uninvested cash for the first 3 months. It's a really great program. That means if you put in $1,000, you will get 8% on that automatically. A lot of people don't make 8% a year in the stock market. Okay, guys? And you also get up to 15 free stocks when you fund the account. So definitely check the link in the description below to sign up with that. Also, guys, one last thing here. This has been a very popular video lately. I don't know if it's because I've been recommending it almost in every video or if it's just that good. But this is the 5 best monthly paying stocks in the 2024 edition, episode 427. So definitely check that out. There's some great companies in there if you're looking for some monthly income. Last but not least, guys, thanks for watching. I didn't want this video to get too long, but sign up for that weekly newsletter. It is free. You get a free ebook that I created for you to break that cycle of using credit and staying in debt, flipping it around, and actually saving some of that hard-earned money, which will then lead to investing it. So there's also a free budget template I created for you to help you with step number 3 to find how much you're spending, how much you need to save, and then we can get you onto the fun stuff like actually investing and making 20 to 40% profits monthly in the market. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed. Remember, this is not financial advice. I do not tell you what to buy, hold, or sell. All you can do is do tons of research. I'm here. I'm showing you what I'm doing. I'm loving it. Thanks, guys, for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.